Oh, Tom Kelly is here. Todd, come on in. Come on in, our MC. Shotgun Tom Kelly. Shotgun Tom Kelly is here.
Thank you, folks. You know, the old saying is, if you want something done, do it yourself, or if you want something done, give it to a man who is a very busy man, and that certainly applies to our Publicist of the Year award, Jim Hallowes. That man never stops, I'm telling you. I got an email from him, a couple of days ago. It's very interesting, by the way. We have something in common, too. Anyway, he's always thinking, creating, and developing something new and that is newsworthy. He's working around the clock. He's enjoyed much success with his own firm called Highly Sensitive People, but he spends a considerable amount of each day as a PR guy for his major client, Dr. Pat Allen, a key speaker at a recent book publicist meeting. Now, Jim and Dr. Pat just returned from a whirlwind trip to New York City. New York City! Anyway, for the More Magazine's Reinvention Convention. Is that correct? All right. Jim is the director of Dr. Pat's Want program and is busy promoting her latest book, The Truth About Men That Will Set You Free. But first, it'll piss you off. Anyway, he's honed his PR skills over the years, working with Charlton Heston, Orson Welles. That was very interesting, the Orson Welles thing. I've got a few Orson Welles outtakes myself. In the depths of your ignorance, what is it that you want? You remember that one? Yeah. Anyway, well, he's got Orson on TV with a Paul Masson commercial. Oh, it's so good. I think Orson had a little bit too much Paul Masson. What do you think? Anyway, he also in 1990 got to do a shoot with Ronald Reagan, President Ronald Reagan, a video greeting for his parents on their 50th wedding anniversary. Ronald Reagan did it in one take.
That's true.
Yeah, it is true. And, well, you know, there's no telling what Jim will cook up next. He wanted Dr. Pat here with him, but he booked her on a high-paying speaking gig in Northern California, so she couldn't be here. At any rate, Jim will stand on his own 2 feet tonight and accept the 2010 Irwin Award as Publicist of the Year. Jim, come on up here, buddy.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I didn't get to go to the White House.
Oh.
I went to the Fox Plaza in Century City, where he had his offices after he left the White House. And you go into his office and you ride the elevator up, and you have to have clearance for yourself and your entire crew. And then once you get there, the door only opens if you have permission to get there. And you walk in, and there is the jar of jelly beans. Honest to God, they're there. Yeah. And it was really funny, there wasn't a 5-minute, I guess after he left the White House, the calendar wasn't that full, but you felt like you were the only person in the world. He would tell stories and be very friendly. We did some stuff for Pete Wilson and for Bill Lowry, a congressman out of San Diego. And then he said, is there anything else? And he wanted to have pictures taken, and it was like you had the whole day with him. Turned out there was like a prime minister waiting in the lobby, but he made you feel as if you were going to be there forever. And I now have the pleasure of working with another person I think is that special, and that's Dr. Pat Allen, and I'm very happy that I booked her at a gig that's going to pay good money today. She left at 6 a.m. this morning. She'll be back at about 10:30 tonight, in and out up to Clear Lake Oaks in Northern California. We flew in and left at 4 a.m. on Tuesday to come back from New York from the More Magazine Reinvention Convention, Christiane Amanpour and stuff. I have been thrilled to work with her. I'm hoping to keep her going. We have her on the 9th show of Millionaire Matchmaker, where she actually works with another kind of infamous person, and that is the author and editor Judith Regan. And Judith Regan, I guess, had was fired from her job and wound up then getting lots of millions of dollars. So she's the new millionairess, and Pat helped her figure out what she wants in a relationship. Anyway, thank you very much for the award. I appreciate it very much. Thank you.